Nonprofit executives and development directors, as this environment continues to offer challenges like not seeing people face to face, you may be having to cancel planned in-person events, and possibly an online event doesn't work for your offering. That said, I was talking with a student in my group coaching program whose team decided to cancel plans for an upcoming in-person gratitude event. With so much energy expended going back and forth in whether to offer the event or not, she now feels the weight of the world is off her shoulders. At the same time, she feels deflated. Before this all hit, she was meeting with people, making new acquaintances, and securing large gifts. But the brakes went on, eased up, and now the brakes are back on again. You see, it was just decided last week they are closing the office and all going back to working from home again. So here's the big question she asked. Okay, now what? How do I survive and keep money coming in? More specifically, how do I call and strike up a conversation with someone I have never met? How do I keep a phone or video conversation going when I've exhausted all topics of interest and have nothing more to talk about with them? Better yet, how do I keep calling the same people over and over and not feel like a nuisance? You get the picture. Fundraising and relationship building feels daunting about right now, right? Hi there, I'm Nancy Reeves, your fundraising coach. I provide overwhelmed executive and development directors with a roadmap to raise more money through major gifts. No matter if you are new to fundraising or know the ropes, there are challenges today. Well, let me share this. Here are 4 strategies to consider to get you unstuck and raising money. Here we go. Number 1, reframe your thinking. Fundraisers at large organizations who have 75 to 125 prospects assigned to them may envy those smaller organizations just starting out and maintaining a short list. If you are a small shop, you have a beautiful opportunity to develop rich conversations and build deep relationships with current and potential donors. Switch your thinking to, I have an opportunity to focus on and have attentive conversations with people I have been meaning to connect with. Reframe your thinking. Number 2, create a short prospect list. No matter your size organization, create a short list of individuals with the potential to make a significant gift. Let's say you create a list of 20 people to start. You can always add more. The list of 20 people is where you are going to focus your time right now. Since meeting in person is not likely, utilize this time, again, to have meaningful conversations with current and potential donors. People are answering their phones because they are craving the human connection. Even though not in person, you are a human being on the other end of the phone, and they value that conversation. Number 3, identify a reason to call. It could be, we have never met before, but, and continue by making a connection. Maybe it's, we've never met before, but our mutual friend Mary has reminded me several times to give you a call. Besides our both knowing Mary, I understand one of your greatest passions is preserving our environment. Would you be interested in hearing about some of our programs focused on preserving our rivers? Then pause and let the conversation unfold. I made calls like this often when I first started at the foundation. There were very few people I knew. On top of that, our donor prospects were all over the country, and we had a small travel budget. I had to start somewhere, and that somewhere was getting on the phone and introducing myself and topics of interest. Number 4, last, never leave a call without a follow-up plan. Listen and listen even closer. You're listening for nuggets of information. You want to identify a person's values, interests, and passions. They are constantly being revealed to you. If a person talks about an upcoming family vacation, you know they value family. If a person talks about an annual fishing trip, consider they value the outdoors and the environment. If someone is a retired educator, consider they are passionate about learning and having an educated workforce. When you have nuggets of information, you can get back with them after the call with literature, possibly a private tour, an introduction, for example. No doubt you are always listening for a reason to follow up. Never leave a call without a follow-up plan. In summary, the worst thing you can do is be bummed about the environment and your situation. Take action. Look for the positives. Look for the opportunities. They are there. Now, for those just starting out with fundraising or who have been at it a while, I have an upcoming webinar called The 5 Mistakes That Will Crush Your Fundraising Efforts. How to avoid these mistakes and have record-breaking months every single month. No question, we are going to talk about what's holding you back from raising more money. I want to help you build confidence and get to your highest level of fundraising. Click here or go to fundraisingmaximize.com/free pass to get all the details and get signed up. That's fundraisingmaximize.com/free pass. You don't want to miss it. I can't wait to see you there.